Thank you,
Oh,
Craig.
nice. Good voice.
A bit of an
I
intimidating
guess
voice.
with that,
Now we're recording.
welcome to the first test podcast of the what are we calling this? Gossip Hour.
Yeah, that
Gossip
sounds like
Hour.
a good name.
VGM Vinyl for All podcast is a bit of a mouthful, but
Gossip Hour might be promising a lot, but
yeah, Gossip Hour sounds a little better.
it does.
Hi, everybody.
I'm ready to gossip.
I was honestly never aware of how you all pronounce test with the E on it.
Testy.
Testy.
Test.
or
Testy
Test.
slip that.
Yes.
All right.
Alright.
My fucking message with the whole list is gone. Where did I put that? I should have pinned it.
It's a little ways up.
Well, the podcast hasn't started yet until that
found it.
sweet jazz loon comes in.
Well, no, wait. Someone, I don't think the bot's allowed in here.
Oh.
Let's. It feels
Trent,
weird without
just
Jazz
like added-
Loon.
Yeah, it does.
It does set a proper tone.
Do I have to leave this Discord to get Jazz Loon playing in the other Discord and drag him over here? Hey,
You have 40 seconds.
wait, no. Someone in the waiting room, go get Jazz Loon playing in one of the other voice channels, and I will drag him over here. We are very professional on our test podcast.
I like that you already have the
Oh, you
OBS
gave Rhythm
set up where
permission.
it's like the new
Yeah,
followers.
John,
How do I fuck? How do I use Rhythm again? All right.
There we go.
Soothing
Oh,
sounds.
That synced up to right when Pika finally got control of the character in Pokemon.
I like there's like 3 bots with us basically.
Less
Welcome
human
to
than
Three Bots
human.
and a Baby.
Three
Dear
bots.
hosts, bots.
Lots and lots.
God,
of
I
bots.
really came alive with this Jazz Loon. I don't know. There's something about Jazz Loon that just gets me going. Welcome to Jazz Loon Podcast. I'm your
I mean,
host,
it's not a
Jazz
bad
Loon.
idea.
The only place to fulfill your Jazz Loon needs.
Mm-hmm. So what's everyone been listening to besides Jazzlin?
That's
Is there anything else?
Jazz Loon has never stopped for a week. I feel like all I've heard talk about is Jazz Loon.
Have you actually worked more on the Jizzlin stuff?
No,
Or
I've been
is
too
that-
busy on other things, but I've been thinking about Jazz Loon so much. But I'm doing so many things right now.
So John didn't actually say anything. That's not the first
There-
piece of news.
John was in the waiting room, and he did have his mic unmuted. His girlfriend was getting mad at him.
I heard her talk to Stanley about some things, and then I heard a commercial go on.
Okay.
But he had every chance to speak, but he did not.
He did. We could have heard John for the first time.
The myth continues. It feels like a distant possibility that we'll ever receive it. The John Anderson voice reveal.
I mean, I could leak a little bit of information. He said he might do one of these episodes
Oh, yeah?
if we get this going.
If it gets popular enough.
Yeah. So that, or if he gets Psycho Dream.
Mhm.
I forgot to fucking post the link. Thanks, Train.
Always on the ball. Right there.
I've actually been listening to the Busta Groove vinyl way too much lately.
Oh yeah.
I love those games.
I have not actually heard the Busted Groove vinyl, but I did enjoy. I saw some people make videos for it. That's all I was saying. It was
Yeah.
very entertaining.
That was an interesting thing to do.
It's a quality release.
It is.
I'm glad someone's showing love to PlayStation games.
Yeah.
I think PlayStation games are criminally neglected in the video game vinyl community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think,
Someone
I
needs to
think
do a
its
Brave
time is coming.
Fencer.
We had to do all the Nintendo games first, and then
Yeah.
we can move on to what people want.
Get everyone's pockets nice and fat.
Right.
Nintendo releases and move on to passion projects.
Then we could get the medieval soundtrack and Brave Fencer Musashi.
Yeah. Gex is popular in one of these two chats.
Oh my god, Gex. Holy shit.
X is a good one. PlayStation 2 has some gems too.
My AOL screen name was Gexachu when I was a kid. Yeah, because I really like Pikachu and Gex.
I'm hoping someone just flips the bird to those companies that do Capcom releases and presses a copy of God Hand. I think that's one of the most deserving PS2 games to get a soundtrack.
Capcom's been doing weird stuff.
Yeah, I don't want them to fuck it up.
Well, yeah. I never thought I'd see Beautiful Joe, but that happened, so.
Yeah, that Beautiful Joe and like Power Stone 1-2. Like,
oh yeah.
I haven't thought about Power Stone in a long time.
What were you saying?
Power Stone's arguably like one of the best video fighting games. It's like Smash but 3D.
Right.
You just gotta love Clover in general. Never go anywhere wrong. Okami, God Hand, Beautiful Joe. Just what a lineup.
Kind of staples for like
that
a little forgotten staples.
$1,200 God Hand box set. Limited edition splatter.
What's that thing they say in that game? You're not Alexander?
Yeah. Fitting for this
we are all
crew.
Alex.
I will take this upon me.
Kyle, please ask your question. Oh wait, let me pull you in. Let's get you in here.
Oh, look at me go! I'm beating that Charmander's ass.
All right, Kyle, you're here now.
Look at all these shitty translations on this ROM.
Grow attack.
Yeah.
What is
every
this
tackle?
Grab me, baby.
Are you nervous? I'm sorry. Do you want to go back in the waiting room?
I just wanted to ask Pico why he likes lathe so much.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, bait me with the lathe question.
Thank you. That's all.
There have been lathes flying around lately. Lots of lathes coming out right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hot thing.
One might argue too many.
It's like the wait list is so long. Everybody's like, let's fucking do a lathe.
I mean, I guess it's a product as far as being able to do something.
People should just sell the art and the music for like $5, and it's like, yo, pay me $5 for this file, and then go make your own. That would at least feel better than like a business like basing their business model on another business.
Give people a lesson in DIY while they're at it.
yeah. It's just so expensive already. Like, you're already paying the companies making it a chunk of change. Like, why are you selling it then?
When it's pretty easy to do yourself, as far as submitting stuff.
Well,
yeah, labels, just sell the sources.
Some people have been mastering their lathes, and that's yeah, for sure, sell those files and just have people make their own. Because if you charge like $50-$60 for a lathe because it was mastered. Yeah, it's a pretty good quality lathe, but you're spending so much on shipping and packaging and all this that
you can bypass that.
Yeah, pass the buck on to someone else, and they'll be happier with it. And you'll be happier doing less work.
And I feel like you skip FOMO by doing that because you don't really have to. Oh, I'm missing out on this release. It's more so, do I really like this soundtrack? Do I want to go through all these steps for this?
It's a good test for sure. I propose, in Pico's name, we crowdfund a lathe cutting machine just for the Discord.
That'd be hilarious.
Put it in your
Pico
giant apartment.
Column pressings too while you're at it. Let's sell lathes with column pressing.
Lathe pressings.
I'm getting my lathe pressed right now, baby. My lathes are about to come out of the press.
Hot off the presses, baby.
VGM lathes for all. That was a good one, Train to. Did you have any other questions, Kyle? Because I think Pico said why he really likes lathes.
Yeah, was that a good enough lathe answer?
What
I'm about to catch a kid.
I'm satisfied. Do what?
Give us your opinion on lathes, Kyle.
Yeah.
Do you own any?
I do not own any lathes. I just
You are
feel
allowed
like,
to have an opinion
I
regardless
just
of
feel
that.
like I can be patient enough to see the things I want to get pressed done by somebody that has a passion to do it, I guess.
Put the love into it a bit more.
Yeah, like the whole thing. And it just doesn't feel the same. I don't know. It just doesn't. Like
You don't
the
know any
collecting
lathe.
part of it.
How do you?
I like the idea of meme lathes, though.
Mhm.
Just doing like goofy stuff with them.
Like the pizza time.
Is it time?
Yeah, that's a goodie.
Yeah, or like the Top Gun soundtrack with like
Yeah.
HR Huff and Duff did, or whatever his screen name is.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That's been a while. I remember that one.
Yeah.
Now. Pizza time was a lot of fun to work on. Evan,
I didn't realize you did that until
Yeah.
after I got it.
But that cursed lathe,
Yeah.
I was
Aren't they all
wondering.
cursed?
I think somebody asked me if I wanted to buy that, but I didn't know what I was actually buying.
Yeah. That sounds like a lot of the scene, though.
The music isn't something that would make you necessarily want to buy it for sure. If you did heard it, you'd be like, no, I would never ever purchase this.
How did Pizza Time come about? It just did. Memes. Memes is the answer.
You do both sides of the art?
No. I can't remember who did the other one right now. I did the labels and the Spider-Man side.
Okay, gotcha.
Someone else did the Resident Evil one.
Very grotesque and terrible. I appreciate it.
Yeah. But yeah, I really like the meme lathes as far as you don't really have to give a shit about it.
It seems like a good platform for something like that.
Yeah. Because no one wants to press Spider-Man 2 for the
I mean,
pizza side.
someone does.
I mean, I guess you're right. Who knows anymore?
You could sell out any VGM record.
You really
at this
could.
point, I don't care what you make. It's sold out.
Post it in main and it's gone.
Yeah, a classic. Drop the
Jake
link
said
in
he's
main.
about to press it, so get ready for that. Someone screenshot that. Thank you.
Dox him.
Yeah, dox him.
And that will be the first Gossip Hour doxing of many to come.
If you wanted to know
Appro-
where someone lives, this is where you come.
Preemptive doxing this time.
Wow, I don't remember Pokemon being this fucking hard.
What is this ROM you're playing?
Pid.
This is Pokemon Green English translation I found.
Okay. Taggle. Pity Gust.
Now, call me ignorant, but I don't know. Like, I know Green never got a U.S. translation. Like, the different is.
What is the difference in green? Is it just the same as red and blue?
Yeah, except it has like maybe it's harder. Maybe the math is different. I don't fucking know.
Japan only?
Also, the Lavender Town makes you kill people or commit suicide or something like
Oh,
that.
hell yeah. That's sick.
Spicy.
And they had to like change the pitch or something like that. Just some rumors, some creepypasta.
Hey NP, I'm not clicking
Some
that
of the
link
sprites
right
are
now.
for sure different. I think Pikachu looks ridiculous if I remember correctly.
Kyle, you had one more question. Could you go ahead and say it?
I was just curious of what each of y'all's favorite boot of 2021 is so far. I don't know if that's too big of a question on the first episode, but
like
there it is.
Like 4 answers to that question.
Yeah, it's like it could go on forever.
I think personally, the best boot that doesn't get enough attention, in my opinion, is Bomberman Hero.
Yeah,
Bomberman Hero
that
is so good.
Shit goes so hard, and it looks great. Everything about it was done really well. The OBI is awesome on it, and the soundtrack just bangs.
that was one of the soundtracks I requested whenever people were like, what do you want on a record, and that was one of them. I kind of forget about that one because it was so
early.
common, and it was a while ago at the beginning of the year, I think.
Yeah, it was early in the year. It really turned me on to lots of like acid and jungle and techno when I was a little kid, and I didn't really understand any of that yet, and I was like, damn, this is crazy.
I say
Man,
OB as well, Joey. OB strip.
OB? Oh yeah, I don't know. I just imagine it's OBI. Something I've never. One of those things you never say out loud.
I got to go over to my set of records to even remember what all there is.
Mm-hmm.
I think for me, Live Alive, whatever the fuck
Live Alive
is called. However you pronounce that game.
I think it's Live Alive.
Release. Yeah. Live Live.
Official ones.
Yeah, that one is. The art on it was incredibly cool. Just looked great with the jacket. Just some good crispy art does a release so much work for the quality of a release. It's so easy to overlook.
Sometimes I'll buy release just because of the art.
Absolutely.
Like I part of me was like, say a Breath of the Wild release. But there's just don't talk about my flexes, Trenta. Fuck you. They kind of blur together almost to a point. So
I feel like you can just call them the collection,
right? And that's just so impressive on its own. Bomberman Hero is definitely one of the top ones.
I mean, of course, Ocarina this year too.
Yeah.
Just
all the Zelda.
Yeah, all the Zelda love
done.
is great.
Oh, we're at 24 viewers, at least as far as I see.
All of the Zelda?
Which one am I? That? Which one am I?
Well, relax. Especially that one.
Fuck. The panda. Right.
So I just got this great Link Between Worlds in here. It's crazy, bro.
I gotta go. I fucked up. It's not for sale. RoboCop was pretty well done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd never heard X before. Like, that soundtrack is so cool.
Right. And I like the simpleness of that one.
Mm-hmm.
I do like the simple covers sometimes like that.
Was Pilot Wing 64 this year, or was that last year?
That was last year.
That was last year.
It was still nice, though. Yeah.
It's hard to tell sometimes.
I also got Dark Cloud. That was great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Tony Hawk's 1 and 2 was like right at the beginning of this year, I think, right?
So I gotta say, I'm not much of a fan of albums that are just soundtracks of like normal music. You know what I mean?
Like Tony Hawk.
Yeah, like the Tony Hawk's soundtrack. Like I personally find no appeal in that.
I kind of like
look
the
great.
mixtape-ness of that, but I
GTA,
totally get that.
I literally I could buy all that shit on regular Vine. I don't know how any label gets away with GTA.
I will never play that record. It looks great. A lot of love went into it. I respect the shit out of that, but I will probably just never ever put that on my turntable.
I would listen to the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 soundtrack the most. If someone did that one, I'd probably listen to that way too much. But I get that.
Yeah, I don't even remember what was on Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, because that was like that was the one I had on the PC, which God knows why they made Tony Hawk games. They put them out on the PC.
But they were putting on
like,
everything they could.
Yeah, but I was able to put like your own custom soundtrack on it, and so.
Oh, so just whatever songs you wanted.
Yeah, so I had a lot of At the Drive-In playing on Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3.
Downloading off LimeWire, putting it on Tony Hawk.
I just remember playing Need for Speed and having Get Low by the Yin Yang Twins be the only song I'd have play. Just listen to it over and over and over, like 50 times, turning off every other song on the soundtrack.
Yeah.
I'll take that. I'll take that on vinyl. Just that one song.
Have you listened to that San Andreas soundtrack yet?
No, mine hasn't made it.
Okay, I didn't order it, but yeah, I saw it was getting into some people's bands.
Hard to say what's going on with that.
I know what's going on with it. It is stuck in Russia.
Transa says Cody has a question, but Joey asked before Cody. All right.
I mean, nobody knows
Kyle,
was 2021.
you're out of here.
Get the fuck out. Bye, Kyle. Love you. All right. Now that he's gone, we can talk a little bit of shit.
Well, he's still watching.
Blocked and reported.
All right.
Kicked him off the screen too.
I guess I'm bringing Joey over. Hi, Joey.
Hi.
Hi.
What's your question?
Oh, is my picture still the?
No, it's not. But
okay,
whatever widget I'm using for this, I guess is probably just using your profile instead of the server side thing.
Okay, that got me scared.
Yeah, the Discord, I see it as the eraser head, Joey.
Yeah.
All right, good. I was about to say, don't tell me no one's seeing that beautiful piece of artwork that is just so great. That really lit up my whole day.
It was so much fun to make.
Thank you.
What the hell is dote? Is that antidote?
Yeah. For
the
100.
Doty.
Yeah, that's antidote.
Past the Doty.
I'm
my
way
friend.
too high for this shit.
A blunt. Doty is a blunt.
Get that Doty.
I've heard of a par 2, but a par H? What the heck? I'm sorry. Why haven't they done Pokemon Golf? What Pokemon Sports?
Mario has to do it.
Yeah, I guess Pokemon kind of stays. Well,
they can't afford Pokemon playing golf.
Pinball.
It's more realistic to have Mario do it.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, so I'll just go ahead and get into my question. Which, boy, it's such a far question from the one you got before. But what is your favorite? Not even favorite, but just what comes to mind when you think of some of the best artwork that's dropped this year?
Was Undertale this year?
No, it was last year.
I keep fucking this up. Well, it's still Undertale.
I think Metroid X is a strong contender there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the color of that vinyl, like, holy shit.
And just the composition of the front too. I like a good unique jacket. It's not really drawing from any other like video game asset.
I really love the simplicity of the Mystic soundtrack. Just all like the photorealistic images they have, and then just the embossed cover.
Of which one?
Myst.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Pokemon Puzzle League, of course. I think my Pokemon Puzzle League has arrived, but I won't be able to get it until Friday.
Pretty weak. I could have swore one of you guys was gonna say that new Donkey Kong Country, but whatever. I guess
you can say it. You're here.
I'll wait for someone else to say that's their favorite.
All right, Donkey Kong Country's my favorite. I don't have it, but that snake
honestly,
was really cool.
Crash strikes me.
The Crash Gatefold
brings out a lot of emotion when I look at it. That emotion may be anger, but still it's emotion. And I think that's what art is supposed to do.
I love that Crash copy pasta. I think that's my favorite thing that happened this year. Best cover
and best gatefold have to be two separate categories. Because Crash would just blow it all out the water. I think Indigo's really soft. I like that a lot. But I think my two favorites, the ties is the Autobahn Daytona.
Yeah, and that's a really good one.
The
Super Metroid.
The Mount Wario.
Yeah.
No, Super Mario Land. I don't know, it doesn't necessarily transfer well in pictures, but when you see it in person, it's such a high quality.
Yeah, it like looks art. So good.
Yeah,
I laugh every time I see the horses in the Daytona cover in the rearview mirror. That's the funniest shit in the whole world to me. That will make me laugh until I'm dead.
Dude, the lyric sheet that comes inside of it.
Yeah, just perfect.
That's the best. Yeah, the Super Metroid
was really neat.
It's really neat. Ridley's eye for me, it's just a little too big. Well, I don't know what it is. I'm used.
Are we allowing criticism? Can we cut that?
I don't know. Are you?
Can
you cut that?
Super Metroid is actually my nomination for favorite record I traded that got flipped immediately.
Oh, no.
Damn, that should have been my question.
Hey, if anyone has a good answer for that one, go ahead.
Wait, let me check our DMs real quick.
Oh god, do you know what it got flipped for?
Rex for Rex on eBay.
I
think he sold it for like
wow.
fucking $600 or some shit.
Oh,
that could have been yours.
Like $5 or whatever.
That could have been your $600.
Good point.
What'd you get? What'd you get out of it?
For that, I received TCG and Indigo League.
That's not bad.
Ooh,
no, not bad at all.
Yeah, it's pretty.
But
good
it hurt to see it.
Yeah, immediately on eBay.
Yeah.
What was it?
What was what?
What went for 600? I missed out.
Super Metroid.
Super Metroid.
Whoo! What the Jesus Christ! Oh, good lord!
Something around there.
Okay. Whew. Jesus.
So
Christ.
who didn't trade their Super Metroid to eBay?
Oh, did Joey do that too?
No. Good lord, no.
Someone else did.
Yeah, because he'd had 2 on there. I remember.
Yeah.
That.
Oh God, 2?
Here's that drama we were talking about.
Did Joe get Waterworld for Super Metroid, or is that Secret of Mana?
I'm looking in chat.
Secret.
Secret of Mana.
Ernie said secret.
Goss Hour, of course, yeah.
Yeah, this is the Goss. Hot Goss.
Oh, yeah. What, another one?
Just...
Huh, what? I'm just what?
I'm sorry. Sorry, I meant Joseph's. Joseph's just enjoying his honeymoon, and we're
talking about him.
Trashing his trades.
Check out the VOD, you're in it.
That's what you get for taking one day off.
You can't, it's so difficult.
Another very high contender for my favorite artwork is the Zelda 2 test press.
That's a fun one.
That's pretty snazzy.
That keep on trucking Link, and then it's like screen printed. It feels so good in my hands, like that.
It was
stock
like
they used.
It was a lot though.
It was.
I couldn't. I don't know. Yeah, it's neat,
I
but
know.
not that.
And yeah, it's a lot.
I'm gonna bite my tongue on this one.
There were a lot of them. I know. That's why I'm only talking about the artwork. I don't fucking fucking inverted spine bullshit. How do you mess that up?
Hey,
That's the Sean Daigle method. The 100 run test press.
Uh-huh.
He pioneered that actually.
I'm gonna do a whole run of just all test presses. That's it.
There's another 60 of them somewhere out there.
Maui
getting a wax
Cold
strip.
Shadow had a really good art as well. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah.
That was very cool, Jack.
That was really, really good. That little cross section. I love those. There's a bunch of figures that are like the anatomy, like split, like very cause.
I like how you can just flip it either way, and it's a very cool looking jacket.
Yeah. Any sort of gimmicky thing like that's great.
Yeah. Die cut battles, Breath of the Wild.
I haven't seen Phantasy Star 4. I don't have that yet, but I from the pictures it looks pretty nice. But what I have seen that I really like that came with it was, like, I've seen people post pictures of like just embroidered patches of the Phantasy Star 4 logo. It looks so cool.
Ooh.
I kind of want one of those.
Looking at the art of Phantasy Star, it looked like they put it through a filter because one of the characters' eyes is like pink.
I think they left a layer up too high.
Yeah.
It should have been pushed in the background.
Yeah, something feels wrong about it.
On that proof,
Something like that. Code
I love that game, and I would like that release, but I thought it looked kind of messed up, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I think just the front jacket, though. I think the rest of it looked good. I think it was just the front jacket that looked weird to me, but I can't recall. I haven't looked at it in a while.
Was most of it like key art? Or what was... I didn't look at it because I don't know it.
Joey, how are you just going to say that in the chat and not say it in the...
Because you guys are talking right now. I didn't want to interrupt.
Hit us with the big pin news.
I'm trying to find a way to adapt the 8-bit Tom into making a heart enamel pin. I want to make a pin for the Discord so bad, and I wanted it to be a surprise. Like, it's still could be a surprise.
We got the artists in the chat right now.
Ooh,
I can ask them for that.
Yeah. You
I
wanna...
also like how Pico's just playing Pokemon.
Yeah.
Dude, I got like too high and maybe screaming while playing and talking. Yeah. I
mean,
I'm
Pokemon's...
Are you watching this? What is Kakuya Block After?
Like
some of these translations are fucking sus right now.
They were trying. That's all we can ask. Hey, chat.
Putting like a Y after everybody's name.
Yeah, Jazzloon is. I'm still listening to it.
That's good.
Should we bring Cody in?
Yeah, do we want to get rid of Joey or do we want to keep him
kick me
right
out.
now?
I've overstayed my welcome.
Yeah, Twitch chat, vote to get rid of Joey.
Text 1 to VGMV4A.
Just hit Y or N in Twitch chat, not. That's one kick.
No, you have to text Peter Griffin laugh to 1-800 Family Guy.
All right, there's one N, one Y. Whatever the next response is what it is.
Text Stewie what the deuce.
I said the Twitch chat, not the Discord chat. It's a Y.
No!
Alright, let's get Cody in here.
I didn't even get to say goodbye.
That's how it goes.
Get that ass off mute, Cody.
Cody, you are live. Kind of. Mic muted. It's unmuted. Cody, you're killing us here.
My man
Cody,
doesn't know Mike.
Cody.
It's not like we have dead air because we have Jaslyn in the background, but...
Wait.
No.
He's coming through?
Can you not hear me?
Yeah, he's alright. We got sound.
Oh man.
Hey,
am I in?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
All the way in.
All right, whatever. Okay, I have one question, and that was how do any of you organize any of these records with like your standard collection? Do you? I'll just leave it. Yeah. Do you have like a designated like video game area, or like do you go by composer, or do you go by like what?
Composer would be crazy.
I have.
Are you?
Go ahead.
I used to. Well, VGM is its own section, but I used to have them by label, but then it became just chaos, and so like only one non-official label still keeps their label name on it anyway.
If I have the label complete, I'll do it by label, but
yeah.
I just go by game name.
I
literally don't organize mine. I'm looking at it right now, and I just shove shit in open spots, and it takes me like a half hour to find something.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Oh, Cody's gone.
That's the kind of chaos I live in.
I used to have.
Did I scare Cody away? What?
Yeah,
he was like, I'm not trying to hear this shit.
Shitting.
He's like,
he's gone. Oh, his internet was terrible. Unlikely story.
I was trying to work out a trade for a TMNT 1 and 2 with this guy because he said he had every release by that label, and I was like, "Cool." He's like, "Yeah, I just have to see if I actually have it." And I was like, "Oh, what do you mean? How do you not know if you have that record or not? Like, it's pretty sought after and whatnot." He's like, "Yeah, I don't even know any of the records I own." I was like, it's such a crazy thing to say to me. I can't imagine living in that sort of squalor.
I
just
don't
know.
He has too many records, one could say.
I don't even think he did. I think he had maybe 30 or 40 records, maybe.
What? Okay.
He showed me the picture of it. He was like, "Yeah, I have to look through this stack," and it was like 30 records, maybe. I'm like, "Damn, dude."
In that case, if he even had the record, would you trust him to have kept it in good enough condition?
He didn't even want to trade it afterwards. He was like, "No, I can't trade this for that." And I'm like, "What are you talking about? You didn't even know you fucking owned it. Like, come on."
It clearly wasn't important.
It's mint in box, okay? Never been opened, never been listened to.
Never been looked at, never been thought about.
I don't know how this got here. Mine's organized by there's video game section, and like others said, if I have most of a label, I'll put them together.
I saw Ernie say
composer
as well. No, I apologize to Ernie for my roast.
I can't imagine. That's so much work. It's hard enough doing all this and then just thinking, oh, which composer? Where does this go? in the block.
Yeah, maybe if I was a lot more Japanese or something.
Right.
But I don't think I'm.
Maybe if I
think
knew.
I'm too American for that.
Maybe if I was smarter. Cody, you want to come back? You can come back. You had us on a TV.
Kyle mentioned that he doesn't collect any other records besides VGM. Does anyone else here do that? Like,
no.
You'll have just no.
I kind of wish.
Had records before VGM records.
Yeah.
EDM was one of the first things I started collecting, but I don't know. I think I started collecting when I was about 12 or 13, and I started collecting VGM like maybe like 3 or 4 years after that.
Yeah. Jeez.
But I pretty much stopped buying all other records because I don't have money for them.
Yeah, unless it's something I really like. I'm just there's too much.
Straight up, just draining my pockets 24/7.
Yeah, I collected a lot of vaporwave shit whenever I started collecting, and then that blurred together so much, and it was just any artist who could make a vinyl would, and it was becoming pretty low quality.
Pikachu has spotted the weed.
Exactly.
Just trying to suck his life while be up.
Yeah, have you made it to a gym yet, Pico? Where are you at?
No, I'm training up my Butterfree.
Yeah,
Fighting walking in circles, making me grow big and strong.
Yeah.
Did anyone want to join us in talking about the Donnie and Quig drama in the waiting room? I'll take two people.
Gosh.
Let's go.
Joey's back.
Ernie seems qualified.
Ernie's not in the waiting room.
Ernie better not be painting right now.
If Ernie's in the waiting, I'd put Ernie in the live discussion if he was in the waiting room. Chat's going crazy.
The chat wants Ernie.
Oh, he's painting. Painting the ceiling again.
Oh.
Imagine a ceiling.
All right, Jake, Kim. Which one do either of you want to talk about Quig and Donnie? Or Kyle, yeah.
I'm gonna need someone to hold my hand through the Quig info.
Right.
I think I missed a beat because I was like busy for one. It was like the day after the raffle, and I like didn't want to use the internet for a day.
I bet. Ernie's out.
Okay, I'm gonna bring Kimberly in.
Yeah, bring Kim in. Hi, Kim.
I'm back with a fudgesicle. Hi, Kim.
Because I was like busy for one. It was like the day after the raffle, and I like didn't want to use the internet.
The infinite loop is about to happen. What are you doing? What is this video?
Ernie's out. Okay,
it's a fudgesicle.
I can't mess with all the windows I have up to watch it.
I was just holding up a fudgesicle I got.
Nice, okay. So who all? So it started with Donnie posting in the other Facebook group. Basically
I was there for
how
that.
cool he was.
That was a Friday night, right?
Yeah.
What was Donnie's gripe this time?
He was no longer in the other group, and he's hoping.
So wait, he got kicked out of.
It was like
Video Game Music Vinyl.
Did he block a mod? I thought that's what happened because like Alexis laugh reaction. I don't know.
Knew, but he was taken out of Video Game Vinyl collectors, and then went over to Video Game Music Vinyl, and
that's where he
himself.
aired his grievances.
Yeah, introduced himself. Like it's not everybody from the main group who already doesn't fucking like him.
Well, it was just like, I can't see him anywhere else because he has me blocked. So, I mean, who here isn't blocked by Donnie?
Oh, I'm not.
I am not.
I was not.
Yeah, I wish I wasn't.
What is it? Who is it? Just me, Pico?
For sure blocked.
No,
That would not
I'm
surprise
blocked
me.
too because I was
Okay,
laugh
enjoy.
reacting.
Oh,
Like
wait.
I don't even think I had an actual interaction with him. I just found out I was blocked one day because
Did you laugh at him too?
yeah, I had
Yeah,
like 2 laugh
exactly.
reacts.
Oh, here's
Donnie has like a
screenshot.
chain blocker for everyone who laugh reacts his comments.
Yeah.
Just
Hello.
nukes everyone who you're friends with if you.
Hello, people. I'm new here.
Hello, my future
A
girlfriend.
few may notice me from another group, which I've overstayed my welcome apparently. I want to stick around here for the drops, releases, news, and also have a place to buy, sell, and trade. Any advice for me? Really don't want to repeat what happened. ... Either way, I'm a contributor, so plan on seeing me pop up if you guys keep me around. And that's
And
how he
just-
Is that
introduced
just
wanna
like a
know-
thing for telling?
Majority
I mean, that
laugh
sounds like
reacts
singles
on that
ad,
post.
honestly.
Laugh reacts are in first place on that one.
Like, if I didn't know who Donald Cassell was, I would. That's a fine like opening post. Like,
yeah.
Wait, are you saying it's Cassell and not Castle?
I've been saying Castle.
I don't know.
Twitch chat.
He
Vote-
buys in
vote on
Cassell.
Cassell.
That's a hard-hitting
Castle.
issue for me, actually.
They did not keep them
Pronunciation.
around.
Fill it out.
Anytime someone's opening line though is noting how they got kicked out of another group, I feel like that's sort of a red flag a little bit.
It's a very big red flag.
Like,
It's
whatever,
actually
like,
him
Arena.
dunking on main.
Whatever the date equivalent of that is, that'd make me turn around. It'd be
Thank you
like,
for
nope.
posting the Quig post as well. Dunkin' Donuts.
Duncan Donald.
That's amazing.
Oh Lord!
Wait, I can put this on the stream.
Just posting a paragraph.
Oh, holy shit, that's a lot of words. That's all bad. No one has time for that.
I love that it was posted as a question because that's the end of his first sentence is a question mark. So he's just, oh, this is the question you're
Anthony.
asking the group.
Please clap.
Please clap.
Oh, this is the Channel 5 news.
We are now hosted by Duncan Donald.
What was everyone's like supposed first experience with Donnie? Because mine was with an ocarina possible trade, and that went to shit.
Oh, Orcarina.
Orcarina. Yeah.
Yeah, Orcarina.
You were trying to trade him that?
Yeah, I contacted him because he's like, I have a ton of rare video games. Because that's my other thing I collect.
Right.
I was like, okay. I was like, cool. Tell me what you got, because I'm looking for some big stuff. And I would do like partial trade. And he sent me the shitty vinyl post of like the Celeste and
Oh, like the 30 games he wanted to trade for it.
The picture of his
Yeah,
of the floor of his house.
And then I was like, oh, I'll pass, that's not really what I was interested in. And then he just ranted on me saying, I can't believe you guys in that group. You won't let any of us get into it.
Oh my
And he
god.
just did a giant rant, and then I did one sentence of, I'm not even in the group. I got it secondhand, and he went, oh.
Who did
He's
it?
acting like you're the one making it. Let me in.
Also, most secret groups are democratic, in that we choose who we invite in.
That's true.
You've
Do
been
you
democratically
run a group? Are you
chosen.
gonna give me an invite?
Yeah, I have the DM open, so I'm like trying to look at it.
I am the group expert in VGS Tower Records. That's the
We
group
normal
I help
Which
folks
one?
don't even have a shot at these releases.
Yeah, I'm actually a mod. Yeah, I don't have a shot. That's pretty scummy.
And then I like did a giant pep talk because I didn't know who he was, and I was like, you gotta make friends.
That's nice.
You gotta do this.
Gotta
pat him
make
on the
friends.
back.
And then I came
That's
in
not
here
right.
and everyone was shitting on him, and I was like, fuck.
I talked to the wrong guy.
A leper.
I want to find out all of them
He was
have their
telling me
own
how
group.
much he would pay for it and stuff.
Oh my god, of course.
After I told him no.
Right.
I like how someone recommended he sell all like 20 of those records to purchase
Right.
Ocarina secondhand from someone. It wasn't bad advice.
That really wasn't.
Well,
He
it
did try
got
to tell me the limited print stuff from his group that he admins on, though.
Oh, right.
So.
It was kind of
I wonder if-
incredible that he didn't get one. Like, people who have never posted were like, "Hey, I just want Ocarina," and I'd be like, "Okay."
Well, he told me how much he was willing to pay for it. He told me he was willing to pay $300.
What?
I'm like,
Oh
why
my
didn't you
God.
get it off
What?
Jesus
eBay?
Christ!
Wait,
Hey,
I need
can
him to
someone
unblock me.
Donnie?
Dude, yeah, I would gladly take $300 from Donnie for that.
I'm back on my flipping bullshit.
I'd send him an empty sleeve with a middle finger drawn in it.
Everyone in the Twitch chat is like DMing Donnie right now.
But he was telling me, he's like, I feel like, just feel that so many are hypocrites. I'm a known reseller and get crap for it. But it keeps me level on my purchases. So, oh, and then he said, and only the elites get in, so you can't tell me these people aren't buying extras to flip.
He's like, nice and normal, by the way.
That's how I talk too.
That guy really doesn't know that Spartans and Brutes are in there too. Yeah, that's a Halo joke.
It was just a super aggressive, like, conversation. I'm like, oh, just make friends.
Please stop responding to me now.
Leave him on a thumbs up react, and that was
Oh
that.
yeah. I hate accidentally sending someone a thumbs up react.
Oh yeah.
So real sorry that happened to you. Not reading all that though.
I'm happy for you. I'm sorry that all happened.
But yeah, he got. I don't know if he got banned or if he left.
Voluntary.
I think he
like,
left
an
because
hour
he
or
left the
two.
post up.
That's true.
So now that post is forever in history.
It's a shrine.
Hell yeah.
This should be pinned.
I'm half tempted to do that.
New users beware.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
Yeah, if you can edit it.
You should do a comment underneath with like his picture and a whole bunch of candles around it.
We should do a Donnie memorial.
Yeah. Like a wall of shoplifters' photos in a convenience store.
It's Donnie,
And then put the-
Quig, Bad John.
And then put the Dunkin' Donnie on top of the photo.
Dude, that Dunkin' Donnie's so good. I'll make a pin of that.
Oh, that would be great.
Shit, I'll make the pin of "You Can Stop."
You should.
Was he respectfully stopped, or was that in Discord?
Ew.
Respectfully stop. Was that a Donnie line, or was that Austin?
I think it was a Discord.
That was in Discord.
Yeah. Okay. I thought it was around some other time when Donnie was
that was a
shitposting,
while
I
ago.
believe.
Yeah.
Yep, it was Walter.
It was. But moving, we're already at the 50-minute mark.
Really? Oh, sheesh.
Yeah.
I guess ask if any last questions from people.
Yeah.
Want to hop in?
There's not much to say about Quig. He's didn't care to hear anything.
I guess I had a question. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. After
What
you,
else do you guys
please.
collect? I guess. Any other hobbies?
Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon
Video
what?
games and VHS. I have like the dumbest VHS known to man.
The dumbest single VHS known to man?
Just tons of just bad, terrible movies. Like I buy shit like Son-in-Law. Like that's what I get excited for when
That's why you wake up
The
in the
Mask. I'm like looking at my shelf right now. But I think it's like the last thing at the thrift store you can collect that you'll find like really rare shit. Like
Yeah.
vinyl is so picked over. Like going to the fucking Goodwill and looking for vinyl is like
Why?
Terrible.
Don't bother. Yeah.
But at least
Yeah.
I can find like good VHS. I can get excited thrifting again.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, like
son-in-law.
when I go to Goodwill to look at stuff that I collect, it's all picked over, and if it's not, it's so overpriced.
Yeah. I'm having a hard time finding tapes now, even. So, I don't know.
Yeah. Not a lot of thrift stores around me even carry VHSs. Some will do tapes, most do DVDs, but I do find a nice. I collect like band on TV DVDs, which it's a weird thing. Like it started. My dad had a couple of them and passed them down to me. He's like, oh, well, it's just a really cool form of dead media that I like. So, like kind of like World Star DVDs before World Star.
World Star.
Like backyard wrestling DVDs, stuff that like would air alongside stuff that has like Girls Gone Wild ads on the DVD in the bonus section. But yeah, some of them are
exactly
pretty
what you're
cool.
talking about.
Yeah, I'm gonna post a picture of one of my favorite box art in the chat, which I haven't even watched this one because I don't know how close. It's probably not even any level of snuff. But it's just called Death: The Final Journeys. But it was sold on TV, so there's no way it's awful things like that. But the artwork alone makes me kind of don't take it seriously at all.
That's a good question, Kyle. What's your favorite Discord meme?
Oh, I love that.
Done by a member other than yourself.
I like Ernie's butt with Persona.
Oh, I'm a big
That
fan
is
of
a good
Ernie's
one.
butt.
I need to pull up the.
It's like Crash Course.
That's
That's
really
the
good.
best meme
Crash
in the whole.
Course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Crash
yeah.
Course
So
is
good.
great.
I got it. I'm gonna go with Crash Course too. Wow, that is an incredible DVD.
Oh, let me see. I think even the disc gets a picture disc.
That looks sick. That looks like a Memphis rap album, like underground Memphis rap album
yeah.
cover. The text and the like shitty 3D like skull model, very spooky. Wayne Entertainment.
Crash Course is just. It was just too good.
Where is that meme photo pinned at? Is that in boot set?
Which one? Oh, with all of them?
What people really think is in, yeah.
Love City has the updated one.
Oh yeah, the Atrax licking the screen meme too.
Yeah.
Really good one.
Oh, that was
That actually might be my favorite.
Just pain.
In disbelief and pain.
Like, I don't remember making all of those Zexy emojis, but there sure is like 60 of them.
Yeah, it's a majority of the
Just
I'm
Discord
a
almost-
emote.
vlog.
I'm almost positive I missed some, and I feel bad to whoever that was that I missed and didn't put in there.
Yeah, I was gonna try and use the one of my dog the other day, and I was like, holy shit. There's too many.
Where?
Oh man, why did the question have to be that you didn't make? I forgot about that. This is now a Breath of the Wild ISO post with the minions on it.
Oh yeah, the minion night.
Yeah, I was crying making that one.
Oh, like it's not even a meme, but the thing you did, Joey, with my little circle of Zexies, and you made the connection.
Oh my! I was
That had me on the floor.
just in actual tears making some of these things. Oh my god!
That's one definite edge the Discord has is our meme supply is much
Dude.
fresher,
Never
much
ending.
more big brain.
I'm so worried to miss one day.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't get this
I-
meme.
I hang out with my my real life friends, and I just like they're like, I don't know how you keep up with so much stuff, and I show them all the open all the tabs that have messages in them. That they just like get that phone away from me. I already don't use Discord. I don't want to look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was camping this weekend, and I just keep getting random messages, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't keep up with this. And then Issa was messaging me about the final slip mat, and I'm like, I can't do this.
There's
Too much going on.
Yeah, I was away this weekend, and it was just trying to keep up even throughout the day, as opposed to how much I'm usually on this. It was tough.
I would try and check.
But that was the Donnie and Quig night too.
Oh.
Oh yeah, man. When you get on and you just have to keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling.
Oh yeah. Like I was on the camping trip with my boyfriend, and I went and looked. We had just gotten back from the Goonies house, and I was like, "Holy shit! How do I just get up to date?"
Kyle, I'm gonna save that one for next time.
Ooh.
Because we are almost done here.
Yeah, we're T-minus 2 minutes now.
Yeah, tie it up. Save some.
Shit, it's 8 o'clock already? Damn.
Yeah.
I didn't even get the first patch.
You'll get it next time.
So much for beating the game.
You gotta practice your.
So much for
speed,
beating the
your
game.
speed running. Your speed run down.
Alright, we're gonna end it on Cody's quick question.
Be like, what's the name of your favorite label that you're not allowed to talk about? Who has the best fries?
Who has the best fries?
Which booter has the best IRL name and address?
Who has the best toes? It's probably got to be Arby's for the best fries.
Have you all? Do you all have
dare
Penn
you.
stations around where you live?
Have
What stations?
Like a Penn Station. It's like a sub shop.
Oh no.
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 Y'all are missing out. That's some really good.
That's yours.
French fries.
You can
Tell
just
me where
send
to
some.
go.
You can send them first class. Just
What's the prompt here? Best fries?
Yeah, who has the
Yes.
best fries?
No, who does
I'm
not
into
have the best
Wendy's.
fries? They're overhyped. In-N-Out fries are dog. Everyone talks all that shit about how they're
Okay.
fresh.
I was about to say, don't tell me you're saying they're good, because I will
Dog.
fly to where
They
you
are
live and slap
dog
you.
water.
In-N-Out is absolutely, literal dog water. Just
I'm gonna say
freer.
Five Guys has great fucking fries.
That was mine. I like Five Guys.
Five Guys is good. It's just so much
It's-
grease in that baggy.
Yeah, but you get the cup.
Oh
and
yeah,
then
the
you get
grease
the whole
is too much
bag.
on Five Guys.
Honestly, splitting a small is one of the best things you can do.
Yeah.
Having
What's-
Five
So you
Guys.
essentially get a large when you get a small.
Chipotle does not have fries.
Chipotle fries? You talking about chips?
Oh shit! Have you guys seen the Taco Bell like Mexican fries commercial with
Oh,
like
the
like
nacho fry
Evangelion
anime
one?
commercial?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just sick. Every time I watch that, I'm hooked. Hook, line, and sinker. They got me.
Speaking of Ava, I'm gonna just spoil 3+1.
Five Guys
Please-
gives you a
please don't.
lifetime supply in the bag.
Anyone spoiling 3+1 will be blocked and reported.
Yeah, it's a good thing nobody said they were gonna do that. It's crazy. But no, I will say the McDonald's fries do kind of be slip slapping though, and I even like soggy fries. I love their fries.
I
fresh
haven't
or
been
soggy.
to McDonald's in years.
Yeah.
That's not a bad choice to not go.
I know Kyle said, "Where are you guys? You guys are all just gonna end up in Trash City, anyways." If we go over.
You're gonna
Oh,
trash
shit,
this
yeah.
trash city, I could always tell.
Yeah, I'm moving to gaming voice chat after this one. Oh my god, eating the whole shell on the Big Mac.
That's an insane fucking image.
Oh wait, do y'all have Bojangles?
No,
Yes,
where the fuck
but
do
I've
you
never
live? Where
been.
do all these big restaurants go?
I'm in Virginia, which is borderline. Well, it is. I was gonna say
Which is
borderline,
borderline
south,
fake.
but that's with the capital of the fucking Confederacy was.
Hell yeah.
So Bojangles is
Brother.
nice. And that's not Louisiana because that's Popeyes is Louisiana. Maybe it still is Louisiana, but it's a very good Cajun fried chicken, and they have like steak fries. Like, it's very very deeply fried, fried, yeah. Cajun fries that have this really nice old dust on there. That little spice seasoning they got on them.
Oh man, dusty fries. I completely forgot. Rallies. I love Rallies fries.
I think Jazzloon is signaled.
Oh yeah, Jazzloon
Important-
is an hour 1
Wow.
minute. That's
important
a
point
great
of
That's
closure.
a good way to indicate. Isn't it?
Jazzloon. It should just be called Jazzloon.
There was talk before the podcast started.
I don't know. This Bone H is about to fucking kill me.
Tune in next time to see how far Pico
Bone
is.
H teeth.
See if Pico's past the first gym by the time next episode.
Did Bone H win? Damn.
I thought that was Bang H.
Oh no. Bone and Bang.
Yeah, even Bang was here tonight. Wow, the whole gang.
Yeah.
Did everybody just stop talking or to cut out?
Yeah,
that was the end. Kick everybody out of this fucking room. This shit is over.
Live from New York, it's Tuesday night. This is the start of the podcast, right?
Thank you. Your
Pokemon
Pokemon
was
hit
the
again.
test podcast. Now this is the
you guys
real
later.
podcast.
Testy Podcast.
I gotta tell Craig to stop recording this shit.
Well,
I'll leave so you guys can close it up.
Thanks for joining us, folks.
Yes,
thank you
all for joining.
Awesome.
In our inaugural Testy Podcast.
Yeah.
Thanks, yeah.
Craig, get the fuck out.
I'll see y'all in gaming.
Bye. All right. Bye, Kim. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
end the stream now. Thank you all
Thanks for everyone listening.
Thanks for joining. And hopefully we can do this more.
Okay.
Bye.
Yeah.